我们再多一下子就要开始了。开始之前，请记得这个会议会被录音，然后有做一个现场直播在我们的面部，请不要把自己的个人资料给说了出来。然后开始的时候，请把麦克风给关掉，需要讲话的时候才开你们的麦克风。Okay, we'll be starting the session shortly. Please remember that there is the recording, and we will be live streaming to our Radin Mas constituency Facebook. Do not reveal any personal or private details. And please remember to mute your mics while the students are presenting. Only unmute when you need to speak.
哦，关了。哎。
大家下午好今天我们有Ngee Ann Poly 的这些学生们来教课哦。Today we will be having the Ngee Ann Poly students for our L-Cube class. So please welcome them. You guys can start. You need to unmute yourselves first.
Hello. Hello, auntie, uncle. Is there any uncle? Okay. Hello, aunties, uncle. So today we'll be sharing about cyber safety, and we are from Ngee Ann Polytechnic.
各位大哥大姐，你们好，我们是以安理工学院来的学生，我们今天会和你们分享什么是网络安全。
So for this part, we will be conducting it in both English and Chinese. So if you prefer to learn in English, please put in the chat 1. And then if you want to learn in Chinese, then 2. Yeah. So just start in the chat.
我们今天会用2种语言来和你们分享。如果你想听英语的话，你就在聊天室打1；如果你想听华文的话，你就在聊天室打2。如果你不会打的话，你就举手。如果你要加入英文的课，你们有什么问题，你们也可以unmute你们的麦克风来跟我们讲。
Okay, so we'll be putting you in the breakout rooms now. So just put yes. If they put the pop-up box to show that you're gonna go to the breakout room.
然后你的荧幕会出现一个窗口，在你按 join。如果在你 join 的话，你就按进去，然后招呼我们的朋友会进去。
给朱你是要听华文还是听英文？那给朱，还有Madam Susie，你要按约一下。Susie，你的麦没有开。
你可以举手，你要1还是2，你也可以举手。
我要2 Chinese。
哦，2 ，OK。Madam Catherine, is it Madam or Sir？哦，我听不到。你举手1还是2就好了，你可以举手也是可以。Madam Catherine 我听不到。I think Gary, I think I assigned Catherine to Mandarin should be okay, right?
No, I want English.
Oh, English. Okay. Okay, coming. Thank you. You
Madam
press
陈
accept.
英花，Madam 陈英花要听英文还是华语？按约一下。你的麦没有开。
Madam Gate Chu 也是。Do you prefer English or 你 prefer Mandarin?
English.
Okay.
Yeah, English, please.
English. Okay. English for Madam Gate Chu. How about Madam Wong Hung Fong? 2. Okay. Okay. Madam Gate Chu, you just need to accept. Hello. Choju, is it Madam or Mr. Choju?
Madam Esther To English or Chinese?
Madam Gate Chu, you just need to accept. I already assigned you to the English room.
Sure.
Yeah.
How to go into the inside room?
Press
You
the
see any
join.
pop-up?
You click on the join.
And click on the join. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and now going.
Okay. Madam Teo, you want Madam Teo already go. Okay. Left with who? Esther. Oh, you want to? Okay, I assign you to Mandarin. Okay. Okay, click join. Okay, Carol and 098917. Would you like to listen to the English version or the Mandarin version? Madam Carol and the one with the number for the name one. Which room should I assign you to? 1 or 2? You can type in the chat or you can unmute and let me know.
Hello，请问要听英文还是华文？把麦克风
2,
开一下，
okay.
让我们知道。
他用 okay. Okay, Ken, you just need to click on accept or click on join. Then you will go to the Mandarin speaking room. For number 2. Yeah. 2 is for Mandarin. How about Carol? Carol, you want to listen to the English 还是你要听华文的？ Oh, one, okay. I assign you to English. English is one, okay. Okay, you just need to click on the join. Hello, madam. 怎么称呼你啊？你要听英文的还是 do you want to listen to the English?
She can't hear us. She's not connected. She's not connected
Oh,
to the
not
audio.
connected. Okay.
Yeah, can't hear us.
Okay. Later, do you want to be assigned to any room to live stream or not?
The live stream, I'm not able to live stream.
Oh,
I'm having some account problems. Yeah.
okay, okay. Hello, madam. 你听到我吗？You want to listen in English 还是你要听华文的课？Hello，你要哪一个？English 还是你要华文的？
华文。
OK， 好，我就 assign 你。OK， 你要 click join 就好了。
Or maybe
What
here
is
can
your
ask.
schedule?
Maybe here can ask from Radin Mas. We have a senior with a question. Can answer.
What's the question?
Oh, how often are the Ngee Ann students on board this platform?
It depends on their schedule. Yeah, so it's not confirmed that they will come every month.
Oh, I see. So what are the organization that you welcome to this platform for the
Usually for LQ is Ngee Ann Poly, Republic Poly,
Iti answer.
Singapore Digital Office.
Today,
Yeah.
I see, that's
Eugene,
great.
ah.
Yeah.
Scam is
It would be good if we can learn more of a digital devices more than the talk. I mean, like the SG Secure last week was more on info rather than learning the app. The reason why I come on board Tuesday is more to learn digital devices and apps and all the social media kind of thing. Yeah, so I do not know whether you all could make it more of a practical kind
Yeah,
of
correct. This
learning.
class is more for learning practical.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's why I don't want to sign on days when I can get info, because this info we also can get online. You know what I mean? What I want is to learn the practical part of digital smart nation kind of thing that we all senior are very weak in.
Yeah, can
So how
you
can
wait a
I
while?
do-
They'll start the class shortly. Once you get everyone in the different rooms.
Yes, no problem. Go ahead. please.
Can we also confirm that this one will not be broadcasted to Facebook, right? This breakout room.
Currently there's no broadcast because I'm having an issue with my account.
Okay.
Yeah, but there'll be a recording now.
Can inform us first if it's gonna be broadcasted. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, Chan Chui Ling. English or 还是要听华文的？可以让我们知道你是要听英文还是要听华文的吗？要把你的麦克风开一下。
student. I want Chinese song.
Chinese
OK
哈 OK。
Thank you. Ah.
OK assign to room one OK， 那
Okay.
你可以按 join。Okay, I think if any more people come in, do we still let them in or we just
cut off already.
I will handle. I think we can get them to start already. Don't let the seniors wait too
Oh,
long.
they haven't start.
Yeah, I think some of them haven't started yet. I'll let them know.
Hi.
Okay, so we are going to be covering this lah. So firstly, we'll be covering what is the definition of cyber safety. Then we will cover what are the different types of scams that can occur online. Then we will cover the tips that you can remember to stay safe online. Then we will let you see some examples of a phishing email. Then we will end off with a quiz. Okay, so auntie and uncles, do y'all know what is cyber safety?
To be safe on the internet now.
In the internet, yeah.
Yes, correct. So it is just being able to protect ourselves on the internet from like different dangers like scams. So in order to protect ourselves, right, we need to be more aware and educated on the different types of methods that the scammers can scam us online. Okay, so there are actually a few types of scam. Some of it are like the email scams, the money lending scams, phone call scams, and even lottery scams. So for like email scams, right, they might ask you to do things that might seem like suspicious. So some examples are, it's like they ask you to click on one link in the email, or they will ask you to download document from the email. Then right, for money lending scam, they might ask you to they might call you and say, hello, I need money now. I need $2,000 from you. I will give you back $4,000. Or they might ask you to for example, hello, hey, you all want to invest in the project or not? Confirm a lot of money one, will earn a lot one. You give me $100 now, I return you 10K. Yeah, something like that. But then they just end up running away with your money lah. Then or phone call scams, they might for example, the bank call you, they pretend to do your bank, and then they ask you for your private address and then your credit card number or even your PIN number to access your bank account. Then for lottery, they might just call you or message you or even email you to say oh, you want this oh, you want $10,000, then click on this link, then you just give me your bank account details, then I'll give you the money. But usually that's not the case because it's too good to be true lah. So it's you never participate in anything, how will you just randomly win money? Yeah. Then okay, so we will be going through some of the common characteristics of the email scam, phone scam, money lending scam, and lottery scam. So you will know how to identify them in the future. Okay, so how do we identify what is a phishing email? Okay, so this is an example of a phishing email. So auntie and uncles, have y'all seen something like this before? An email like this?
A few years back, I got received one email say that I very lucky win don't know how many $1 million lah. Then they asked me for admin fee. Then I tell them I don't have money. Why don't you give me the amount and deduct the admin fee? Then after that, they no reply.
Yeah,
A very
there's
smart answer.
very good. Okay, so yeah, that is what this auntie mentioned. This is an example of a phishing email scam lah. So how do we see what is in a phishing email? So one example lah. So one of the things that you must take note of is when they send you an email, right? The start is very vague. They will say, dear user. So for example, for me, I'm Mabel, right? Instead of saying dear Mabel, they will say dear user. So this kind of shows it's a very vague email. They don't know who exactly you are. They just anyhow say, oh, dear user. Then they can just basically send this to everybody that they don't know. So this one can target anybody and everybody. So all of us here can be a victim to this one day lah. Yes. Okay, so also secondly, for phishing emails, right, usually there will be random links also. So usually in emails, they'll ask you to direct you to click on one link that maybe you never see before, or they are random characters lah. So when you are looking out to an email that is sent to you, you see any link, please do not click onto it because you never know what it might be lah. Then also for example, for this they tell you, oh, congratulations, you have won the new iPhone 12 Pro through our lucky draw. Then they ask you you have 24 hours to collect it, then you ask you to click on the link. Then usually in the link they will ask you to oh, enter your personal particulars, enter your bank account details, so like we can transfer you the money, or like they can even, you click on the link, they just randomly in the background download something. So it's best not to click on any links unless you know who sent you the link. Yeah. Okay. So also another common characteristic is that
the HTTP.
Hi guys, can let me know if you want to be assigned to the English speaking or the Chinese speaking room.
应该放，虽然是很复杂的，但是你这样放，别人不会很容易猜到你的密码。所以好像刚才他们给你看那个 Monkey 47、Monkey 7、Monkey 8这些虽然是比较复杂，但是 Monkey 是一个动物，所以那个 hacker 也是可以容易的猜到。OK， 所以你们的密码。
你也不要写下来你的密码，因为可能会有别人找到你的密码，所以这个是很不安全的。
对，所以如果你写下来你的密码，然后你放在你的家里面，还是
可以的，所以这些好小一点。
可以的话，如果你不认识这个人，他们的名字应该比较完整啦。所以你看上面这里是我的名吗？我的名字比较完整，对吗？有时候骗你们的话，他们就用一个假的。所以如果是 Facebook，你们用 Facebook 吗？
有啊。
Facebook 有时候他们就会放 Facebook 的字在那边跟你讲，你是 lucky draw 得奖，然后你就不能信吗？为什么 Facebook 会跟你讲你中了 lucky draw？ 所以你就要懂如果你认不认识这个人，这是其中之一啦。如果他的email 他的电邮是奇奇怪怪的话，你就不要信啦。
对，好像现在你放这个PDF， 这个 PDF 如果看到我们动账，我就没去想太多，就去按。所以我怎样看得出这个 PDF 是属于可疑的文件？
所以这个 PDF 如果你录下来的话应该是没有什么问题的啦。除非是它不是一个 PDF， 你没有看到这个红色，这个是这个 PDF 它是连接来的，它应该是假的啦。有时候这个连接不一定是这样子写的，有时候这个连接也是会写.pdf， 你就觉得是一个文件，就是假的啦。
有时他们的名字也很奇怪，好像你看现在这个文件英语我们也读不懂这个是什么的，所以有时他们的名字也没有那么完全，没有认真的
OK， 好，谢谢。
所以我们刚刚教完这个钓鱼电邮，所以你们有其他人有什么问题吗？还是有什么东西你们不了解？
我有问题啊！我要问，有时我每次好像他用商家的，我们怎么样辨别？好像他有时有讲说是新航还是 NTUC 有中奖的哪个我们要怎么样分别？就是看他有没有锁头啦。
对，是先看有没有锁头。这个连接它是 HTTP， 你们要看有没有 S， 有 S 的就比较能信，没有 S 就最好不要信。对，第一个是看那个 S， 然后第二个你想一下，你有在NTUC 你有买东西吗？你有买东西，你有加入他们的 lucky draw 吗？如果没有的话，就应该是不可以信啦。有可能是你1年前、2年前你加入他们的 lucky draw， 他们现在才联络你，就有一点不像真的啦，对不对？
每次卖那个快餐啊，他也是每次讲说有 promotion 啊什么什么，但是我有时
son or your daughter, then even though you send them your card number, right, it might not be them. Maybe like what if their phone got hacked? Then you just randomly they ask you for your card number or like the PIN number or those. Then like they can just get your information now. So it's like not good lah. Okay. So now I'll pass on the time to Sindhu, who will be talking more about money lending scams and lottery scams.
Okay, so now let's go through about money lending scams, okay? Okay, so firstly, like when you get like a message of someone asking you to lend them money or even a call, you have to always ask who's the one asking you for money. Is it like a stranger, acquaintance, or a friend? If it is a stranger, right, you should definitely say no or like not lend at all because you don't have any connections with them and they might not be trustworthy. So wait, next slide. Okay, so uncle, aunties, have you ever came across such texts? Like, can you lend me $500 to invest in my new business or return you 4 times the amount when I'm successful? Have you ever gotten this?
No.
Oh, actually, this text, right, it is a true story from one of our volunteers' grandparents. Like they received such texts. So if someone asks you this, right, it's definitely a scam because first of all, it sounds too good to be true to invest $500 and earn $2,000 in return without doing anything. And then secondly, there's no like
when I'm successful.
Yeah, and when I'm successful, exactly, there's no definite time span given. That means like there's no guarantee of even getting the money back. Like, what is their definition of when I'm successful, you know? Then the next question is always ask whether the business even exists. So you can go Google. If someone texts you, then you ask them questions about the business and then you go search it up online. There should be an official business website on the internet which has detailed information of the business and its activities. And you should also ask for like documents which can help to prove the credibility of the business. So if you get these kind of messages, right, you should definitely refuse, or even better, you ignore the message and block the contact immediately, okay? Okay, last but not least, let's talk about how to identify lottery scams. So have you guys received such a email or message before? Like saying you won $1 million. Oh wait, someone said they received, right?
Yes, I was the one.
Oh, okay. So usually when they send these kind of
but mine is through email, not through phone.
Oh, okay. Even these kind of messages can come in any form, like email, messages, or phone. So when these messages, they usually use big words to like big or colorful words to attract attention, and it usually promotes like good news, like, oh, you won $1 million or congratulations and all that. Then they will ask you for your confidential information, like your address and your credit card number. And this is definitely a scam because first of all, like it might be something you never even sign up for at all. So when the reward seems too good to be true, such as winning $1 million, think twice before proceeding, okay? Okay, next. Okay, so for example, let's look at this scam message. Firstly, the price seems too good to be true to win $10,000, and like you probably didn't sign up for anything and you just got a message one fine day saying you won $10,000. That just seems too good to be true, right? And secondly, why do you have to pay admin fees to claim a reward? It makes no sense. So it's definitely a scam. Okay, so it is important to protect yourself against the various scams circulating around because as Mabel said, now technology is getting more advanced, so hackers are also getting more advanced. So here are some tips on how you can stay safe when using the internet. Never share personal information such as your NRIC, financial information such as your credit card information, and passwords such as your Facebook account password. It is crucial to not share this information with anyone else because then they can easily like impersonate your identity and have access to like for example, your assets like your cash and use them for selfish purposes. Next. Never click on suspicious links, okay? As mentioned when we're talking about phishing scams, never click on suspicious links as they may allow attackers to access your private information. So what you can do is verify that the website is secure by making sure that firstly, the URL or the website link has the lock symbol, and make sure that the link begins with https:// okay? Okay, last but not least, always stay alert. So you have to always stay up to date with the various happenings related to cybersecurity and learn about the different types of online scam techniques so they can easily identify a scam if you ever came across one. However, if you are unsure of whether or not it is a scam, please ask a trusted individual such as your family members, friends, or neighbors for advice. Also, avoid clicking on pop-ups that might tempt you to click on them by offering attractive rewards. So to sum it all up, just remember these 3 tips to stay safe online. Do not share information, do not click suspicious links, and do always stay alert, okay? Okay, let's take a short 5 minutes break before we continue the rest of the session, okay? We'll see you guys back at 3:10.
Will we still be in this breakout room after that?
Yeah, don't leave the call or anything. Just get some water.
Okay,
Take cover
good.
breaks. Yes.
There'll be a Q&A session.
There's
Yeah,
a
you can
small
also
quiz.
ask now if you have any questions.
Oh, you mean can ask now?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
But everybody gone for a break, so
maybe at the
Okay,
end.
okay.
Then.
Yeah.
At the end. Okay, thank you.
After the chat,
Okay.
we go for break.
Yeah, you can go for a break now. A 5-minute break.
Okay.
See you guys.
但是不懂是真还是假，我在想，但是如果是真的话不要紧啦，但是常常会收到这样的说，我这边需要一些临时工作人员这样哦，所以说怎么他会寄给我，他都不认识我，我也不认识他，就是不懂从哪里这样寄过来了，所以就是我不管他了。
可是如果
在想到底是真是假，我也就不懂哦。
如果你要知道是真是假，你就看有没有电话号码，然后就打过去问一下。如果你是真的在找工的话啦，
不是很危险哦。打过去。
不会啦，你打过去，你听他们讲什么，听废话的话就不要管了。
哦。
对。
好，谢谢。
所以如果好像是一个真正的人打给你们啊，所以我们就要想这类电话。通常会是你也意想不到的突发事件，所以你们要记得保持冷静，不要惊慌因为如果没有理由终止你的账户，那这就是因为你已经遵守了所有的条规，所以那你不应该收到关于你的账户被终止的电话第3就是该电话会直接询问你的银行信息，所以如你的密码，所以不要通过电话提供任何信息，银行绝不会在未进行适当认证的情况下，通过电话询问有关你的银行信息。所以刚才伟杰有说，如果是通电话，如果他们是要你的私人资料还是你们的银行信息，你完全是一个骗子了，所以你们不要相信，你要真的很注意这个如果人这样问OK， 所以我们刚刚说完这个通话的骗子，所以我们先因为你们做了很久所以我们给你们一个5分钟的休息时间啦，所以你们可以去喝水，可以上厕所，可以 stretch。
很好了，所以我们应该用这些来帮助我们。 还有最后一个是你的手指密码，所以手指可以如果你有那个手指密码也是比较安全，因为这个你全世界只有一个手指跟你一样的，就是你的，所以你的手指是最安全的啦。所以如果你有这个方式，你们也应该有。但是那个数字密码也是很安全，所以如果你们没有脸还有手指，也是放心，不用紧，什么都可以用。那个数字的也很安全。OK， 我们等一下会有一个小测验，但是测验前我们跟你们聊聊天吧。我们问你们怎么用你的科技这些。所以你们刚才我们说的内容，你们听得懂吗？
Wait, is everyone back first? Everyone? Okay, sure, no problem. Everyone's back, right? Okay, so again, do not share any information online. Do not click on any suspicious link and always stay alert, okay? So now I'll be passing on to Juliana, who will continue. Okay.
Okay, so now we will be watching a video. Yeah, okay, so we'll just watch. Oh. Okay.
We've looked specifically at online safety for kids in a previous video, and there should be a link on this page to that one if you're interested. In this video, we want to talk about online safety for adults. So, when we're sat at home, browsing the web, looking for our next holiday abroad, should we be scared? Are we actually in any danger from viruses, scams and fraudsters? Well, it's important not to get carried away. The internet is a fantastic time-saving tool that's become more and more important in our daily lives, so we don't want to lock our computer away in a dusty cupboard just to be on the safe side. But what are the real risks and what can we do about them? Look at the top bar of the website you're visiting. Does it say HTTPS with the S indicating secure? You need to check for this if you're inputting data onto the site that you'd like to remain private. Also, if your bank is mybank.co.uk, make sure that it says this in the top bar. There shouldn't be anything between the word mybank and the .co.uk. Therefore, secure.mybank.co.uk belongs to your bank, whereas mybank.secure.co.uk belongs to a company called Secure. Yep, passwords. The bane of modern life. We're constantly being told not to write them down, to change them, and to make sure they're strong enough. Frankly, it's a complicated, confusing mess of rules and restrictions. So, let's break it down and make it simpler, shall we? First, writing down passwords. We've often been told that passwords should never be written down. This advice stems mainly from people sharing offices and leaving their passwords on post-it notes. Nowadays, we're much more worried about online hackers breaking into our accounts. They don't have access to your house, so actually, writing down our increasingly complicated passwords makes much more sense. So, do we need to change our passwords? Maybe. It's probably a good idea to do this in case a website gets hacked and leaks your data. But it's not a good idea to end up picking weaker passwords like Monkey7, just so you can change the last digit by 1 each time. Admit it, we've all done it. That brings us to password strength. Why is Monkey7 a poor password? Well, modern computer hackers use tables of pre-calculated passwords to break your code in seconds. Well, maybe you thought of something really clever, like your mum's maiden name and your date of birth, or maybe a pattern of keys on the keyboard. Sorry, not so clever, because other people have thought of the same thing and the hackers will try all these combinations first. Your best bet is to go online to a password generator site and let it pick you something that is really hard to type in and full of gobbledygook. There are apps and web browsers that will store your passwords for you, which can make this process easier. The most important way to keep viruses out of your computer is not a virus scanner. It's just keeping your computer and software up to date. Every time there is a patch or a software upgrade on your phone or computer operating system, make sure to download it straight away. These patches are often fixing mistakes that can be exploited by hackers and viruses, and once the patch is out, they'll fix those mistakes. Also, it's important to surf the web behind a firewall. These are contained in the router you get from your broadband provider and make things a lot safer. So, be wary of inputting passwords when connected to a shared Wi-Fi spot when in town, at a cafe, or at work. Banks have been really slow to do a decent job of protecting your data or your money. Therefore, it's important to use all the tools they make available to you. Choose a really good password that you don't use anywhere else, and try to choose a bank that offers a security token, as they offer a much greater degree of security than just a password. Some banks let you use your mobile phone as a token, meaning that they will use an app or a text message to verify who you are. Make sure to lock your phone if you use this. Don't post too much personal information, like your address or phone number. People looking at your profile will usually know your birthday and already have your name. These are the kind of facts that can be used to slowly chip away at your online identity. Which brings us to identity theft. Is when someone else impersonates you to your bank, social media accounts, or other important institution for their benefit. By getting a hold of some of your accounts, they can often make purchases of expensive goods using your details or steal straight from your bank account. The chaos this causes as you try to regain control and prove your identity allows the thieves more time to get away with their crime. Luckily, if you follow the previous rules, you should be a lot less likely to fall victim to this. Our final topic is something which has become even more important than our computers. The mobile phone, and more specifically, phone locks. Should we have a lock enabled on our phone? Well, all phones should allow you to dial 999 in the event of an emergency, so all you lose by having a screen lock is a split second of wasted time each time you use it. Given that our phones store our location, sometimes our passwords, our pictures, and our personal details, we'd really recommend use a password on them. So when we say screen lock, what do we mean? A face unlock. Like it sounds, some phones allow your phone to recognize your face in order to open it. Generally speaking, this is a really bad idea, as most can be fooled very easily just by showing them a photo of you. One notable exception is the iPhone X, which lacks a fingerprint scanner but does have a relatively secure 3D face scanner. It's best to check online how safe your particular phone is before using this feature. Speech unlock. Just like in a Mission Impossible film, some phones let you unlock them with your voice. Also, just like in a film, baddies can unlock your phone simply using a recording of you. Plus, this technology is currently fairly insecure at the best of times. Pattern unlock. Many phones have long offered the ability to unlock by drawing a shape on a grid. This is better than nothing, but doesn't actually have many different possible combinations, and is pretty easy for others to glance at as you do it. Sometimes your grubby little mitts will even leave telltale grease marks on the screen, which can help an attacker guess your code. PIN or password unlock. Like it sounds, you can put in a numeric PIN number or longer password to open your phone. A bit slow and not very flashy, but this generally works. Finally, we have our winner. Many phones have long offered fingerprint scanners. There are lots of new technologies that change what these look like and how they work, but generally speaking, the best of the bunch. They allow you to use a hard-to-guess password, but give you the convenience of skipping it with a tap of your thumb. Even better, on all the big-name phones, your fingerprint is never stored on your device. Using clever mathematics, your phone matches elements of the scan to get a match. If someone hacked your phone though, only the mathematical functions have been stored, so your fingerprint is safe. It's like an episode of CSI.
Okay, that's the end of the video. Does anyone have any questions? Because it was a very long video.
Hi, Esther here. Can I
Oh,
ask
yeah?
a question?
Yeah.
Oh, basically, I got more than one question. Okay, the first
Okay.
question is, are you able to give this for grown up the link in the chat so that we can revisit the video. Number 2, impersonation. Is that, oh, I forgot the word. There's a tip number 6.
Yeah, impersonation.
Okay, I encountered 2. One at the email where someone pretended to be someone we know, and she sent a chain letter that caused everybody to quarrel and blame one another, but actually it's not from anyone known to us. It's a phishing email. Number 2, I also encountered this kind of problem in the handphone as well. So if let's say the person sent the mail and we went to reply, and this person, like for example, asking for a loan, pretend to be somebody, a relative or somebody, how to find out? Because we may think that this person is really in emergency and need the money in the A&E, for example. I mean, just one guess. So then you see, this kind of phishing, regardless of email address or handphone number, and then it havoc in our email, among our friends, as well as from the our contact in our mobile. What's the best way to redress this problem?
So like you're asking, like if they text you but they
no,
like,
somebody stole the number somehow, maybe perhaps somehow during the mobile in the handphone accident link that is so minute, sometimes it's so skimming. They make it so small that you accidentally touch it, and then it link you to the person who stole your mobile and pretended to be you, access your mobile phone contact or email contact list, whereby they get hold of all your contact and start spam mail, okay? And pretending to be in urgent needs. You know what I mean? Of course, the first thing we do to report to police. But should we change phone number? Should we totally shut down all the email address, change email address? What should be a proper step? You get the whole picture where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Actually, I can help with this question. Yeah, okay. So if you are the one that got hacked, right? Someone take over your account, then yes, you will need to reset your password and all that, and change all the other website or login password that have the same credentials, so that they are not compromised lah. But if you're saying that it's your friend that got scammed and then send out all the email asking you emergency and all that, right? First thing you can do is to call them, because you will recognize their voice. So call them directly on your maybe the house phone or the telephone. Then you can see, because sometimes the WhatsApp get hacked, right? But the phone number still connect to your friend, so you can verify whether or not it's your friend lah. Secondly,
oh, sorry, you finish first. Yeah, finish first.
Okay. Secondly, you can try to think back, like if your friend, right, from where, let's say it's your friend from work or from your previous school, then you can say, hey, you remember now last time we did this. Just say something that is not true or true, then see whether the person reply like yeah, or like don't, no, we didn't do this. Then you know already whether it's really your friend. So you can throw a little bit of test lah, if you, let's say you don't want to call your friend. Yeah. And usually they'll pressure you on like quick, I need it now. If they pressure you like this, it's a clear sign that it's somebody that like, let's say hijack your friend's WhatsApp account. Yeah. Then you can just let your friend know, and then also you can report law to
yeah, sorry. I just butt in. Actually, the real true thing that happened is actually from one of my relatives, who started to call all the siblings, and all the siblings started to call back my relative, and she said she never called, and yet this person kept calling every few hours. Fortunately, I did not pick the call, because when I called the police, he asked me, did you pick the call? I say no. Then he said, I'm safe, do not pick the call. But then, if it's a very close relative and this call you, and you do not know if it is the hacker or not. You thought it's a real relative, right? But actually it's somebody who impersonate, and then managed to steal all the contact number from the mobile phone. I do not know what happened to the relative. But then, I nearly wanted to pick up, but that day I was having renovation. Fortunately, I got no time to pick up. Later on, all the siblings, all complain, hey, we received call from her. What happened to her? We thought it's emergency because she's a very senior person, you know what I mean? But then this kind of thing, should she throw away her phone and buy a new phone? Because it's been like hacked already, kena hack,
I think she shouldn't throw away the phone. She only have to do a factory reset will do.
Oh, you mean just do a factory reset and then rekey in all the contact? The hacker will no longer
because your phone is just
access.
after a factory reset, your phone is just like a new phone.
Oh, I see. Okay. Then factory reset. Is it very simple to do it?
But once you do factory reset, all your data is gone. Like everything inside is nothing. So it's a new phone. Then you have to download everything again. No.
But how to do a factory reset? I mean, just as a side tip lah.
I think you should go to the setting there. Then there is something like a factory reset. It depends on what phone you're holding.
Okay. If it's a Samsung.
Yeah, I think that you have to go to, because I'm not holding a Samsung phone, so I'm not very sure where is the factory reset. But normally you go to setting, you can see.
Oh, I see. Thanks for the tips, Cherise. Then can I share with the senior what happened to myself? Okay, a real kind of scam case, but very, very dangerous. I was nearly scammed. Is it okay if I share here, or is there somebody with a question want to go ahead and ask first?
I think we see if anyone else have questions first before we proceed with the sharing.
Sure. Go ahead, please.
I have a question. If it's say it's a phone, they enter the password in the phone, the person use, then I wanted to get back my phone, but I cannot get into the phone because of the password is stuck there. So how do I retrieve back my without want to get back my phone information? You see, the previous person used the phone using password, then I could not retrieve back because the password was locked. So what shall I do?
Wait, sorry, can you repeat?
You see, if the person used my phone, they used password login. Then when I want to use, the password was locked. So I want to unlock the password. How should I do?
You got to ask the person who
so the person is left the country or something like that, or the person.
Then you will have to do a wipe law. You have to wipe the whole thing already. You cannot,
how to wipe?
You have to reset the phone. Yeah. This one you may need to follow a number of steps. It's quite a lot of steps to wipe the phone.
I thought they have to go to the iPhone service center they will do for you.
Miss, I think I can help with that.
Okay,
so if yours is iPhone, right?
Mm.
Do you have a computer at home?
Yes.
Okay, what phone are you using?
iPhone 6 or 7.
iPhone 6 or 7. Okay, so right, you just need to download iTunes on your computer. Then
download what? Sorry?
iTunes. iTunes.
Download. iTunes.
TUNES.
iTunes. iTunes.
Wait, I type in chat, but easier for you.
But how about beside iPhone, other phone like Samsung?
If it's Samsung, just your own settings.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but let's say because your phone was locked, right? Then you just connect your phone to your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you press the lock button and then the home button.
Lock button and home button.
Yeah, hold until something pop up in the iTunes.
Oh.
Yeah, then you just click restore, then can already.
Mm.
Yes.
Where the connection is what?
But you forgotten your password. Then how are you going to connect?
Cause for that, right, to reset using iTunes, you don't actually need password.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Home connect to computer, right?
Yes.
But Android, Samsung, you are not don't know how to do it lah. Except for
This
Apple, you
one?
can.
Samsung, if I'm not wrong, I'm not really sure about the locked phone, but for normal phone, like if it's unlocked, can just go settings. There should be a reset function.
But you can't even go in because without password, you can't even go in. How to go to setting leh?
For Samsung, I'm not that sure lah, but for Apple, I'm very sure.
Okay, thank you.
Once you get into the cable, connect to the computer, you set on download iTunes, right? You're telling again, repeat.
Okay, so you have the iTunes app already.
iTunes
then,
apps.
Yeah, connect your phone to your computer. Then you press the lock button and the button at the bottom of your phone.
Button.
Then
the
you just
bottom,
then you just hold it until something pop up in iTunes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's good.
No problem.
So another thing. Another thing, if we have a lot of pictures, we want to download into the computer. How to do that?
Is it from like your unlocked phone or locked phone?
Unlocked.
Unlocked. That one. If you want to yours is a Windows computer, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can just plug your phone to your computer. Then you can just drag from your phone then into one of your folder on your own computer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all.
Thank you.
No
Well, I learned a lot.
That's good. That's good.
Any more questions or? Wait, Ju, you want to continue with the quiz?
Okay, then maybe Auntie Esther can share her story later.
Sure, no
okay.
problem. You finish what you have to do first.
Okay. So now, right, we're gonna have a quiz, okay? I hope that everyone learned a lot. Yeah, it seems that everyone also actually learned quite a lot. So we're gonna do a quiz to test everyone's knowledge.
Quiz time.
Yes, quiz time.
What is phishing?
What is phishing? Okay, next. The act of catching fish, the act of stealing someone's personal and financial data, the act of bullying someone online, or the act of editing a picture.
B.
B.
Anyone have different answer? Oh, okay. Yes, correct. The act of stealing someone's personal and financial data. Actually, we didn't really talk about the definition of phishing, so good job that everyone know. Okay. Which is a sign of phishing email? The email addresses you generally. B, the email has spelling errors. And C, the email has a suspicious link attached to it. And D, all the above. Anyone have different answer? Anyone has a different answer? D, so everyone D?
Finishing 10 minutes. 2, email has spelling error.
Everything.
All above. D.
Okay. Let's see the answer. Okay, yes.
All the above.
It's all of the above. So, and I think I forgot who, but she say only spelling errors, but it's actually all of them. So
Oh, I see.
spelling errors is correct, but all of them is actually also correct. Okay, which is a good password? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Password. Password one. John.
I think D.
Okay. Yes, that's right. I hope that everyone's password also is like this, like very complicated. Okay. The rest is all very easy to guess, so it's not good. The hacker can easily guess it. Yeah. Oh. Okay, is this a scam? Someone sends this to you.
Yes.
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 Okay, why is it a scam? Why do you think it's a scam?
Because
he
it's
asked for the
person detail.
pass it to me, please. He doesn't know the 6-digit code though.
Yeah. Then also they're rushing you, right? Urgent. Okay, so it is actually, yes, that's correct. It is a scam. Because the 6-digit codes usually sometimes it's for the 2-factor authentication, right, Mabel?
Oh, the OTP.
Yeah, that one, the OTP.
They like you to use the word urgent.
Yeah, and then the urgent, right, like rushing you. So this one very suspicious. So the OTP actually you shouldn't share with anyone.
What's OTP?
So it's the
one-time password.
Oh.
Yeah, one-time password. So
But
usually if you
sometimes-
sorry.
But sometimes we cannot find the OTP sent to us. You
You
know,
must look
sometimes when
into
you
your
apply for
SMS.
something and they say, okay, we are sending you the OTP. But later on, I look all over the place. I can't find the
You must
the
go to your
OTP.
SMS there and see.
SMS.
you go-
Sometimes email, sometimes SMS, immediately they come.
SMS, is it?
Okay,
good,
If
thanks.
cannot,
If you are
right,
using
actually,
SMS.
they usually give you an option to say resend again, to send again, then can send again.
Yeah,
Maybe
because
because
by the time we do it, they say, oh, your time has expired. So the whole thing it's so frustrating.
or maybe because need to see it properly if it's email or SMS. Usually it's message, right?
Can be a
Yeah?
call sometimes also.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
can be call. But I usually like to do message.
You must come up from the app you're doing, then go to your SMS to look for the number, the password.
Yeah.
So you turn it
Yeah.
off, is it? And then you
No,
go to
you
the
just
SMS.
come up from your app, go to your SMS, then later you go back to your app.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So yeah, that's actually all the questions. Okay, we can go to story time or question time.
Yeah,
So
I like to find out how to make payment for credit card through AXS payment appointment apps.
You must download the AXS app.
Yes, I have downloaded already.
Then you must have a password to go into this AXS app.
Password? Password, is it?
you
Where
have to
do
get
you-
a password.
You must
go
apply
inside
to
the-
AXS, is it?
You go inside the app, then you create a password.
Create password.
So after that, when the next time you go in, you must key in this password, then you can go in. Then you you check whether you want to pay insurance, you want to pay what, then they'll ask you pay by what, then you put credit card, then you key in the credit card number.
Yeah. Okay,
Then
thanks a lot.
your expiry date, and then the behind the card got some number you have to key also.
Yeah, okay, thanks a lot. Create password.
Welcome.
I have one question. Regarding if TV we have problem, the Singtel people always ask you IC and your full name IC. Is it safe to give them?
Is it they call you first or you call them?
I text them website regarding TV problem. So each time got another person comes in, they say, please key in your IC and your name. I think it's safe to provide them, and they do get their service I don't know whether it's quite safe or not each time they do that.
If you text them first, because it will be the official number they give you, right? Like,
No.
how do you get the number?
They just ask me in the Singtel chat says to provide IC and the name IC. Instead, I give them the house number, the house address would be better, right?
Yeah.
Not the phone and not my name and IC, right?
You can give your name, but don't give your IC. Try not to give your IC.
Usually the IC is just the last 4 digits or like the last 4 characters, right? If they ask you for the whole thing, then I think you shouldn't give the whole thing.
Yeah. Or you
just
can
give the
give
last 4.
Phone number can, I think. Yeah.
But so far nothing happened. I find that after your talk, I was a bit worried about this full name and IC.
So is it actually really the Singtel? Is the Singtel
Yeah, the
one?
Singtel people.
So when they connect the TV, then they give you the number kind.
They ask to inquire the name, full address, and IC and all that. They are quite safe, huh?
Yeah.
But you don't know when it goes scam.
And like, yeah, try to be careful. Don't give your full IC. Yeah. Because even like organizations can be hacked as well. So we can't be fully sure. Right?
So it's the last 4 number IC. That's better.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Anyone else?
Can I ask you what is BOTS? Just now I saw in one of your PowerPoint slides, you all put a robot voice, right? That call you, but then in your notes you put BOTS. What's that?
Oh, bots.
BOTS?
So like bots, you know, sometimes when you call like customer service or something, then they say, oh, if you want English or Chinese, please press 1. Like, have you heard something like that?
Yes.
Yes,
That's
those
why.
are automated messages, also known as bots.
Oh, I see. So Getru actually is referring to bots. I have the same experience with Singtel, with SP, the big organization. If you don't verify your IC or your name or whatever detail you gave, they will not put you through. And they will let you try again until it cut off. So I did inquire Singtel why they need to do that. They say it's because they need to verify I'm the correct person, and they will again re-verify when you're connected to a customer service, right? They will check whatever we key in the computer to match what you say. That's what they told me. So far, like Getru say, is safe. Even SP did that. If you give the last 4 digit, the box will not accept. It will throw you out. So it's very frustrating. I did complain about PDPA, you see, that we shouldn't be giving the full IC on your robots, especially, you know, when you're right, you say that it could be hacked, but they still practice that. So I do not know who to address to. I mean, regarding this problem, they are still practicing that. Even banks, you know, they still practice the same thing. Yeah. So I'm very shocked. Like what Getru said, there's a concern. But I think we have valid concern in this area. If you don't believe me, you try. But I did always inquire, why do you allow me to key in my IC number in full, and now you ask me to verify one more time? That's what they told me. I mean, just to share info. They assure me that we are at the right place with the right info for them to verify. Even insurance company as well, the big one, they still do the same thing. So these are called BOTS, right? Bots, whereby it's a pre-recorded automated machine. Please key in your IC number if you have an account with us. You know what I mean? That's what they are doing. Anybody else got question? If not, I'll just share what my terrible experience with scammer.
Likewise, when you call the hospital line or the polyclinic line to rechange your appointment, you still have to give your full IC. You cannot give the last 3 numbers, right?
Correct. They don't accept last 4 digits.
Cannot give name also?
No, they want name, they want everything. Name and
That one
IC.
is official, should be okay lah. Hospital one is official. This is outside completely one that unknown. I think is not so suitable lah.
But just now the student says that in any case, just give the last 3 numbers.
Cannot, you cannot
Last
key
4
in like that.
numbers.
Official one cannot. You must be full. Hospital one is quite okay.
Singtel is also they
Official
require
lah. I
full.
was personally think it's official. It should be okay because we need his request to do the service.
Yeah,
Not only the hospital, the banks also, they verify
bank.
before they access your account. They also need your IC, full IC.
Yeah,
Insurance
that
company
one.
also.
Yeah, that one is official lah. I mean, personal official is okay, but not through the phone lah. Through face to face, okay lah.
It's always the phone. When you
Yeah.
make appointment, you want to make enquiries, always through the phone.
Yeah.
Just have to be very careful that you're giving it to the correct person, the official one, because they might also impersonate them, right? But just stay alert. Yeah.
Maybe you can also like ask them like, what other alternatives can I give instead of my IC next time you call them?
I did give my feedback for donkey years. It's still the same. They are not doing any changes all these years. Yeah, I did bring across my concern, not only to SP, not only to Singtel, not only to the insurance company, but for the bank, I'm pretty secure because they did a lot of verification by asking you very personal questions. Like, for example, how many ATM card are you holding? What kind of account you are holding? So if they are not satisfied, they will probe even more and refuse to entertain you if they find you are suspicious. So for the bank, I'm okay. But for Singtel, SP, like you say, it can be hacked. So there's still a concern, but they are not addressing this problem. So we don't know how to address if that is, should there be a hacking kind of problem? I did bring across regarding the previous hack by DBS, no, not by DBS. The hacking done to DBS, right? 2 times. There was a big scammer who managed to infiltrate the customer list. Yeah, but they're not doing anything. So, well, there's nothing we can do here. We are not the authority. Yep. So talking about bank, right? I just share my experience of nearly being scammed because I received a phone call from a very professional so-called manager. She spoke so well, and you can tell she's so well educated. It's just like you're talking to a bank manager very high up in the management. And she assured me that she's from Citibank. So I asked her, how do I know that you are genuine? She said, I will give you my email and you email to me and then I reply you back. Okay, that is point number 1. I'm a bit suspicious because I used to work in a bank. So I probed and asked her, where are you calling from? Which branch of Citibank? I didn't want to tell her that I got no account with Citibank. I'm wondering how she get my contact number, but I didn't ask, okay? I asked her instead, what do you want by calling me? So she said, can I verify your IC first? I will give you the first 4 digits and you tell me the rest. Wow, that confirmed my suspicions. Because in the banking act, right, you're not supposed to review any personal details of a customer unless you go to the branch, show your IC, then you're allowed to be attended to, okay? In fact, that really confirmed. So I say, forget it, I hang up the phone. So I want to alert you all, if you should receive such a call asking you to review the rest of your IC by giving you some part of your IC number, don't ever entertain. A bank will never entertain anybody over the phone, okay? You have to go to the branch, show your IC, verify, even you got to pull down your mask to let them look at your face before you could do the transaction. Do not be fooled by phone call. And anybody say you don't believe me, email to me. Wow, that's the worst thing to do. Don't ever email. The moment you email, you fall into their trap. That's all I can share.
Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's just to help senior not to be fooled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's very
thank you.
subtle, you know. They come in so professionally that I was almost tricked. But I used to work in a bank and I know how the bank works. And the Banking Secrecy Act covers certain points which she infringed, which I spotted. So she was almost 99% perfect, okay? Until one special 1% special point she did not follow the act. So I spotted her. So it's very dangerous. Be careful, be very careful. Always remember, don't transact over a phone call. No such thing.
But these days, the young one always use bank transfer with
Pay now.
pay now, order food pay now, all this. I'm still very
Yeah, I agree with Gechu, know how to keep safe. That's why until now, I still do not want to go on this online platform payment, you know. How to prevent ourselves from being scammed.
But they all have the what they call this credit card there. They can they deduct very fast. For us, we don't have that type of card. We have the
No, you got debit card. Debit card behind got 3 digit or 4 digit. You normally got to key in. But somebody, if let's say somebody managed to take a photo of your debit card or credit card on the reverse when you, let's say you go to NTUC, you are at the cashier, you carelessly leave it there. Somebody take a photo, also can key in your last 3 digit or last 4 digit, right? It's so dangerous. How to prevent? Do you have precautions, steps to help us senior?
Okay, for payment scams, right? I will see whether I can get students to elaborate to teach about payment scams next month. No?
Wow,
Because for now, this one, yeah, they're focusing on this one, what they just mentioned just now, the general parts about scam. So next month I'll try to get students to look into payment scams.
Okay,
wow,
thank you.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much for all your great work. Well done, student. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do y'all want to take a picture? Let's take a picture.
Oh, leaving the room now?
No, wait, let's take a picture.
Take the picture of the young people, no need old people.
No, everyone must
everyone.
be. Okay, Sindhu, can you take?
Okay. Everyone turn on, please.
Turn on it.
Everyone ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else have any questions?
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I think we will just can conclude it now. So thank you everyone. Thank you Auntie Uncle for being so participative and asking a lot of questions. We're very happy to help everyone. And we hope to see you in our next event maybe. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Yeah,
Okay,
hope to see you all again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Can just leave the meeting, yeah.
合照，来，大家 peace sign， 来1、2、3 ，OK， 多一个，要换那个，要换，要做什么？现在做 heart shape heart shape， 这个，来，大家一起，1、2、3。 诶，没有嘞，多一次，来多一次。
没有，拍不到啊。
拍不到，大家 OK， 1、2、3 ，OK， 哇，很可爱，很好，
谢谢
你们听我们，真的谢谢。
中秋节
希望你有学到东西。
快乐！
哦，中秋节快乐，大家中秋节快乐，大家快乐，天天开心。
改次见，我们会再见的。
下个礼拜见啊。
很好。
OK， 大家好好
拜拜，
拜拜，
再见啦，
再见，拜拜。
Yeah, see you next week.
Yeah,
See you next week.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
享受你们的中秋节庆祝会哦。
OK，谢谢。
耶，拜拜。
拜
拜。